Hello! Today Truth Detective is over here and I'm going to be talking to you about advanced English vocabulary. And my computer broke, so I have to find something to do, and maybe we can find something better to do than to sit on our ass all day on the computer. And the first word I have for you over here about English advanced vocabulary is plethora. And that means a surplus or an abundance of something. Plethora. I have plethora of clothes, I have plethora of video games, I have plethora of tools, something like that. It just means that you have it all. One word, proclivity, and I was talking about the other day about self-harm and how it's a tendency, and proclivity is another word for a tendency. Okay, here's a word, ostracize. That means banishment or exile. So it means that you belong in some group or you don't really belong in it and you are a bit just, exiled from the group. And it's a kind of, human pattern of behavior that human beings that want to kind of feel belongingness and specialness inside of themselves, do. They, banish you from the group. And usually groups have, these codes of conduct, you have to do this and you must not do that, and if you do this, this kind of stuff. Okay, here's a word that you probably know and you use, but the real meaning of it, what is it? Paradigm. Paradigm. And a paradigm is something, a pattern or something how we assess, prior knowledge, and something that we kind of live in and kind of ties in all our understanding. We live in this paradigm, and there's something called the paradigm shift. It's when you have thought that things are this way and then you kind of go through something and your paradigm shifts. It's a kind of a psychological state of reality. And when you go through a paradigm shift due to, like drugs or studying or traveling or an accident or something like that, that happens because there's something new that comes in. Okay, here's one word, vindicate, and this is kind of related to Truth Detective also, and that means that you are blameless or not guilty. Okay, here's a word, alacrity, and that means that you are eager, for example, to learn or to get into something. One word that comes into my mind is pumped up, but alacrity could be probably something that is related to something maybe getting better and not just the root. Well, how do you say it? Like, I'm alacrious. Okay, the next word, nostrum. Nostrum. That means a cure or a panacea for an ailment. But it also means a cure or kind of a solution for something that could happen for example, in groups. So it's not only about one single individual body. It's also about systems. Okay, so the next and the last word is Aver. Aver. And that means to declare, and to declare with confidence that this is how it is. It's one of the most dangerous things in the world when people become too when people talk with confidence from ignorance. It's one of the most dangerous and the most prevalent things around in this world.